What is going on, everyone? Freaking new camera angle unlocked. Let me see if it's actually good. Hope you guys had a wonderful Wednesday. It was Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. Kind of feels like a Thursday today. I'm not gonna lie. Hello. I'm just like I can wheel into the frame like that. Greetings. Hope you guys had an awesome Wednesday. Now that I'm setting this up, I remember that I actually wanted to film this standing, but here we are. That's all good. But yeah, I'm at the computer because I have some stuff that's some secret, important kind of professional stuff that I need to work on, or not need to, but would like to work on, because it is kind of exciting, but also sort of urgent. Um, that's so vague. I'm just trying to keep myself protected. But I mean, I don't know, I've sort of talked about it before, but there's a important, um, I guess, kind of realization or like perspective that you need to take. So I just had my Discord open up on the other tab, kitten. Hope you guys didn't see that. When it comes to like the job market, and let me actually zoom out a little bit. That's in, that's out. Yes. Okay. Cool. Sorry, now I gotta refocus. Let me put my hand here. My hand like right. Yes. Okay. Um, sorry. Uh, but when it comes, there's a certain mindset shift that I think is important to have when it comes to thinking about the job market and applying the jobs and like getting rejected from a ton or just never hearing back or feeling like you're just sending off hundreds and hundreds of job applications and stuff. Yeah, it sucks. You know, I'm in the same boat. So I'm gonna level with you and say that first. I'm not gonna be like sitting here at my fancy desk and telling you how I'm some like rich YouTuber bullshit. No, I'm not. I'm a broke 25-year-old guy, but I have a pretty stable job. And I also enjoy my hobbies and stuff, and I have my own place. And so this is what I did to get there. You got to set realistic expectations. Whether you're fresh out of high school, college, or like a vocational program or something like that, like an in-between kind of program or trade school or anything, have a realistic expectation about the kind of job that you are going to get right after that sort of thing. If you go to school for, maybe it's like you have some kind of degree in like a creative arts sort of thing, you're probably not going to get a creative director role right out of college. You could be totally, and I'm like, you could be super qualified for that. I'm not trying to like talk down on you or anything, but that's kind of just the way it is now. Companies, it seems like, want to know that you can be there and be square and drink their Kool-Aid and yeah, it's I don't know if it's a new thing. I'm 25, so I've been working since I was 15, but I mean it was like fast food and blah 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 blah. So I'm currently working as a marketing content copywriter at a software company here in the San Francisco Bay Area. But I started at this company as a over-the-phone tech support agent. Okay, it was hard. It was really hard. I also was not in a very fun like roommate situation and stuff like that. I just feel like I had no peace in my life. But now it's like I have a little bit of peace. No, I honestly, life, when I think about it, like in the grand scheme of things, life's pretty good. So sometimes you got to go through some suck to really feel the awesomeness at the end of the tunnel and stuff. But have a realistic expectation for yourself. You know, there's no way I'm gonna be able to work on this thing and talk to the camera at the same time, dude. My brain does not freaking work like that. Oh man, did you guys see the new Harry Potter? There's like a Harry Potter show coming out. And then there was like the Harry Potter Broadway. Whatever. One of my coworkers, I feel like, put this pretty well. I would say he kind of has a little bit more bitter of a take on it, but he says that we are in a cottage industry in the sense that the only kind of like things that we get that people are hyped about now are just remakes or sequels, and it's annoying. But hey, then you have stuff like Project Hail Mary, which is freaking crushing it in the movie theaters. I have not read the book yet. It has been on my list for a couple of years now. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've been reading other stuff. So, speaking of reading, Les Miserables. Les Miserables is very good. I think I'm on page 210. I like just kind of crossed over page 200. It's like 1,000 to 200 or so pages. And it's split up into a bunch of different books within the giant book. So I just started book 7. I'm trying to remember if I just started or just finished. I'm pretty sure I just started book 7. So it's amazing. It's an awesome book. Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. Highly recommend that you guys check it out. Oh yeah, okay, that's what I gotta do. I gotta open my website. But having realistic expectations also, I feel like just kind of saves your mental health actually, I haven't even explained why you should do that at all. Yeah, first of all, it saves your mental health from just like the constant rejection, and even though like you might not be doing it on purpose, sometimes a goal can be a little unrealistic or a little bit too lofty for where you're at in your life. If you don't have like a lot of professional work experience and stuff, you might not realize that. And that's totally fine. Even if you do, you still might not realize that. It's all good. My advice would be to start small. Start at the over-the-phone tech support position. Start at this is like being extreme here. I'm just listing off examples off the cuff. Start as like a janitor. Start as basic customer service. Start as receptionist. Start as you right now after college, regardless of what kind of education or anything that you have or experience at this point, if you are fresh to the workforce, you're looking for a job. When you're fresh, you just need an in to a company. You just need someone to take a chance on you, okay? It's a lot easier for companies to take that chance when it's like the circumstances are far less circumstantial. Substantial. Oh man, sorry. I'm like fresh off out of the meal prepping, 50 minutes cardio and work. I'm brain's a little mush right now, and I'm trying to do this freaking project thing. Oh man, my cat's sitting in the sun under the coffee table right now. Let me talk about other things. So honestly, my advice at the end of the day: start small, you guys. Be realistic with yourself. It's okay to start at the bottom of the totem pole. In fact, that is what I would recommend you do, because that's what worked for me. It took me a couple of years, but now I'm a writer for a living. If you told that to me like not even 10 years ago, but like 4 years ago, it's a trip, I guess. Outside of all this kind of BS, it's not BS, I don't even know why I just said that. Outside of all this kind of philosophical talk, I guess, I've been working on Leon's axe from Resident Evil Requiem. And it is nearing, not completion, but like the pre-paint phase is kind of nearing completion. So I've gone in and I've used a soldering iron to make these kind of notches and stuff on the axe and kind of clean up some of these inner details and whatnot. Still a couple of more that I got to finish up, but it's coming along freaking awesome. And yeah, all right, well, I don't really have much else to say or talk about, but thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was kind of just a diarrhea of a video. I apologize, but thank you for being here either way. I'm going to work on my project. Have an awesome rest of your Wednesday, and I'll freaking catch you later.